Family Search has a new service provided. It's called Family Tree Lite that we'll be introducing. And Family Tree Lite, the goal is to provide a new experience to gather Heavenly Father's children to the temple. You may ask, why do we need Family Tree Lite? We have Family Search, where you can find at familysearch.org. We have the Android and iOS native apps that you can download from the App Store that you can use from your phone. Why do we need Family Tree Lite? Family Tree Lite is really targeted at individuals who don't have a lot of bandwidth and would like to access Family Search's Family Tree from their mobile phone. And let's look at it very quickly. If you go to lite.fs.org, that's lite.fs.org, you'll notice that you get prompted to be able to log in. These are the same credentials you use at familysearch.org or lds.org. If you put in your username and password and hit sign in, that will take you right into Family Tree Lite. So let's look real quickly at some of the things that Family Tree Lite does. It quickly accesses Family Tree Lite from a phone. It allows you to enter living memory 4 generations very quickly. It directly updates Family Search's Family Tree. So understand that when you're updating Family Tree Lite and using that service, you're actually updating Family Search's Family Tree on the back end. So it's all consistent. It's all in the same place. And what's particularly compelling about Family Tree Lite is that it works in a very low bandwidth location and it minimizes the data transfer. So if you're on a very tight budget with a tight data plan, or your phone isn't that robust, Family Tree Lite is a very good option for you. The other nice thing about Family Tree Lite is you can share links to ancestors between phones. So you can copy the URL to Family Tree Lite, text message that to a friend. If they click on the link, they can drop right into that ancestor on their phone inside of Family Tree Lite. Some of the capabilities inside Family Tree Lite is to be able to view and find find names in the family tree. You can add and edit family members and reserve names for temple ordinances, all within Family Tree Lite. Again, Family Tree Lite is right on your phone, and so regardless of where you're at, you can bring that up on your phone. You can access Family Tree Lite and load out your 4 generations, 12 generations, or you can go to a particular individual in the tree, add additional information for them, and reserve the temple ordinances. Let's look at the flow real quick. When you go to lite.fs.org, if you don't have a Family Search account, you can click on Free Account to register if you haven't done so already. If you have registered and you know your username and password, you can go ahead and put in the username and password and then click Sign In. You may also want to check to stay signed in for 2 weeks to be able to more easily access Family Tree Lite. Once you sign in, for those that are first-timers, you won't have much of a tree there. It'll just be yourself. The nice thing about the Family Tree Lite is that it prompts you immediately to enter your spouse, to add your children, to add your parents, and so you can do so very quickly right from your phone. Once you get that loaded out, you'll see them, and all 4 generations will show up on the very first page as you scroll down. The other nice feature that's in Family Tree Lite is you can find anyone in the tree. So let's look at that real quick. If you click on Find in Family Tree Lite, that'll bring up 3 different ways to be able to find individuals. You can find them by name, by ID, or simply look at the history of different individuals you've looked at. In this particular example, let's go ahead and do a Find by ID. If we put in this particular ID, LZ27-Y5B, and then hit Find, we'll go ahead and be able to bring up Ephraim Knowlton Hanks. And you'll see the information come straight back from Family Search's Family Tree and presents that there inside of Family Tree Lite. You'll see his spouse and father and mother, etc. If you go ahead and you click View Family, that will take you back to where you can see more of a tree view. And it scrolls down to show all the different relatives of Ephraim Knowlton Hanks, his spouse and children, his parents, his grandparents. As you swipe down, you'll be able to see all the different family members. So that's the difference between the person view and the family view and the find feature. If you happen to come across an individual in Family Tree Lite that has a green temple and it indicates that they qualify to be reserved, from the person view, you can then swipe down, which will reveal their ordinances. And if they're qualified and ready to go to the temple, the request button will be available for you to go ahead and reserve those ordinances for that ancestor. If you click on request, we'll come up to identify which ordinances you want to request. You simply check the boxes and touch the blue request button, and those will reserve those ordinances for you inside of the family tree. Now, if you hit view ordinances or touch on the temple, that will take you over to your temple reservation list where you can request ordinances. If you check the boxes for the individuals you want to submit to the temple, you check the box and hit take to the temple. And that will provide you now a request number that you can then write down. And if you take that request number to the temple, they will be able to print out temple cards for you to go through. Or you can go to a local family history center and log into FamilySearch.org from a computer. When you sign in at FamilySearch.org from the computer, you can go into your temple reservations. And even though those were reserved in Family Tree Lite, you can now bring them up on Family Search and select those individuals that you had previously reserved and simply hit print to print out the family ordinance cards. Once you identify the ordinances you want to print on the cards, you hit continue. It comes up and the print request is generated, and it allows you to go ahead and print. Once you print those, you can cut those out. You take those to the temple. You can perform those in the temple, and the temple will record those ordinances. And you will notice that when you log back into Family Tree Lite, those ordinances will be recorded as being completed. Additional capabilities in the Family Tree Lite: it works on mobile devices in low bandwidth locations. It does not introduce images or media like you see in the full-blown Family Search Family Tree or the other native applications, the iOS or Android app. And it's minimal data transfer, like I mentioned before. This won't cost you very much. It also won't cause you to install anything. Family Tree Family Lite is in 6 languages: English, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and German. Messaging and support for Family Tree Lite comes through consultants, primarily first through the ward or state consultants and family history centers. There's also a new feature on Facebook Messenger for those that are on Facebook. You can go to m.me/family search. If you bring that up in a browser on your phone, that will take you over to Facebook Messenger. And once you open up Facebook Messenger, you'll see the Family Search Facebook Messenger bot. Again, from your phone, if you open up m.me/family search, that sometimes will give you the option to open that in Chrome or some other browser. Make sure and select that you want to open that in Facebook Messenger. Once you open that in Facebook Messenger, the Messenger bot will prompt you to get started. You touch Get Started. Then it will welcome you, and it will let you know that this is the Family Search bot, and it has a couple questions. Because a lot of individuals who use this internationally may not want to pay the charges to have the data that images generate, you can select text only. Then it prompts you to see if you would like to have information sent to you from the Family Search bot. These would be little notifications to take a name to the temple or to enter another name into the tree, etc. So if you say yes, please, that will associate your Facebook account to your Family Search account, which will allow Family Search to work a little more for you and provide you little tasks and things to do inside Family Tree Lite. Now that you are associated the two accounts, you can either log in, you can create a free account, or you can opt to sign in later. So in this particular case, if you hit log in, that will log you in and take you over to Family Tree Lite. Again, that's a new way to access Family Tree Lite, is right inside of the Facebook Messenger bot. One thing that's really easy to do inside of the Facebook Messenger bot is to share it. So if there are other individuals that are in your ward or in your youth group that you would like to share the Family Search Facebook Messenger bot with, if you hit share this, it prompts you to try the Family Search bot. It'll help you make discoveries and fill in the blanks of your family tree. If you hit share again, up will come a list of your Facebook friends. And just by hitting send, that will share the Family Search Facebook Messenger bot with them so that they can then come in and discover the Family Tree Lite, and they will be able to record their living memory and first 4 generations and proceed on with doing their own family history. Again, just in recap, this is Family Tree Lite. It enables more family gathering. It provides quick access to the family tree from a mobile phone without any install. It allows you to quickly enter your 4 generations and living memory and anything beyond that that you may know or discover. It directly updates Family Search Family Tree on the back end. It works in low band locations, minimizes data transfer to decrease the cost on your data plan. And it also makes it easy for you to share links to your ancestors with others.